What's up, film crew? My name is Doug and I'm here with you for your intro video. We wanted to kick start this stuff sooner so that you would have a chance to get going. Making a video takes time, and if it's your very first video, it's going to take a lot more time. So I want to give you as much of a head start as you can. I think we're about 10 days away from the beginning, and so if you have already registered, you are ahead of the game because you're able to see this video early. For those of you who are coming in afterward, don't worry, just catch up and get in the game. Let me start off by telling you a little bit about myself. My name is Doug. Like I said, I did grow up here in Lyman, partly between here and Denver, so I was a little bit of a mixed breed. I've been making videos since I was a little kid. I used to just love making fun little videos. When I was in high school, we used to make silly skits with our friends. And then when I grew up a little bit, moved to Hawaii and became a Christian there in Hawaii with my church, started making videos for my church. And that got the ball rolling even more. Eventually started working for a TV station, a Christian TV station in Hawaii called Kalo TV, and had an opportunity to make even more videos, and I learned even more. It is a process. Sometimes it can be hard, but it's rewarding to see what you've made at the end of the rainbow. And so I want to share that experience with you. Just to give you a quick heads up, what I'm working with right now. Right now for this setup, I have a ring light facing me. My phone is placed into the ring light. I have cinematic mode on my iPhone. I have my cell phone, my other cell phone, hooked up to a mic cord, which is recording my audio. My mic is connected right here under my shirt. And this is my computer setup. This is where I do my editing. This is Premiere Pro, if you're familiar with that. Anyway, that's just kind of just basic setup that I'm using right now. And it's not great, but it's working. So that's something you want to keep in mind as you're doing this stuff. It's not great, but it's working, and you just get better and better and better. Don't try to make something perfect, because it never will be. You work with what you have. There's a really cool story in the Bible. I'm a pastor, so we're gonna get a little bit of this in there. But there's a really cool story in the Bible about a kid who had a couple pieces of fish, a couple pieces of bread, and thousands of people to feed. And Jesus was like, what are we gonna do? And this kid brought his little bit of food. This kid barely even feed him, let alone all these people. But he brought this little bit of food to Jesus, and Jesus multiplied it. We're gonna talk more about that story as we go along. But for now, hold on to this little nugget. Take the little bit that you got. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be ashamed of it. Take a little bit of talent, a little bit of understanding, a little bit of passion that you have, and give it to God. Give it to Jesus, and see what he does with it. So hold on to that thought. We're going to talk more about that later. Here's the things you're going to be learning about in the Eastern Colorado Film Festival. You're going to be learning about writing a story. All of this, anything you do for video, a story is the most important part of any video you will ever make. That's the only reason why you make a video, is to tell a story. So you have to be able to write. You have to know, you need to know about characters, about plot, about background, about a setting, scene setting, about a beginning, a middle, and an end. What a character goes through, what a character should go through. There's a lot of things involved in that. We're just going to touch on it so that you have a basic understanding of how to run with that, okay? Number 2 is storyboarding. So we got writing and we got storyboarding. Storyboard is to take what you wrote and write it out in little blocks of each shot, of what each shot's going to look like for each part of your story of what you wrote. Very important. Gives you a visual guideline, a visual set of bones for your video. You need the bones before you can put muscles and flesh and skin on it. It needs bones first, so that's your storyboard. The next thing is preparing for what you're going to do. You need to prepare for where you're going to go film, getting your actors, what you're going to film, where you're going to film, the time of day, the day, blah, 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 blah. Preparing. Getting your gear together, your camera, your audio equipment. Preparing is, it sounds kind of lame, but it's very important. You never want to get out to where you're filming and go, oh no, I didn't prepare for this. You need to prepare for it. 4th thing we're going to talk about is camera. That's probably something a lot of you are going to want to learn, is proper camera work, proper filming. It's really important to know how to film, how to set up your filming, how to set up your shot. The next one is audio. Audio is super important. The audio on my mic, which I really hope I'm not peaking on this mic. I brought it down lower because last time I filmed, which was the promo video, I was peaking. My audio was peaking. Bad. You'll learn what peaking means. You don't want to peak. Music, very important. Crazy important. We're gonna talk about music and sound effects. Always are very important. The next thing we're gonna talk about is directing. If you have some actors and you have people helping you do stuff, you gotta learn how to direct them. This is not an easy thing to do, but it's very important. It's very important to know how to communicate to someone what it is you want to see happen. You're the director, you're in charge, it's your vision, it's your idea, and you have to communicate that to the people who are acting, the people who are helping. Next one on the list is acting. In the mix of all this, you know, part of video making is acting. Some people never act who make videos, but in your case, you're probably going to. I know I do. And last part we're gonna talk about is editing. That bra is right here. This is editing. And you're gonna learn a lot about it, because boy, I tell you what, you get all this stuff done, you don't know how to put it together well, you got a problem. You can put something together, but you need to know how to put it together well. Timing is very important in editing. So, I hope that you've learned a little bit from this. We're going to do a few more of these videos to get you ready for our workshops. Remember, orientation, the first workshop is Thursday, July 6th. Workshops are Tuesdays and Thursdays, but we're not doing that Tuesday because that's the 4th of July, and we're not going to do stuff on the 4th of July. First workshop, Thursday, July 6th, which is like in 10 days, I think, at the White Schoolhouse out by Ace Hardware. I'm excited for you to make something awesome and show it to your friends and family at the movie theater. How rad is that, right? You get to show a movie at the movie theater. And then whoever makes the best one is winning a rad prize of a GoPro. You ever seen a GoPro? I'll show you a GoPro. Where's my GoPro? This is a GoPro. It is a great camera. You can do a lot of great things with it. This thing is worth 400 bucks, and this is what you'll win. Say hi, girls. These are my girls. All right, guys. Guys, wanna help me say goodbye? Bye. We'll see you on the next video, and get ready for orientation. Yep. Oh, I like that.